Picking the right coach is always hard. Whether it's a life coach, a business coach, a fitness coach, it's always hard. In today's video, we're gonna talk a little bit of picking a coach and the mindset you should carry through as you move forward, because this email might relate to a lot of us. Roll it. Welcome back to another video. My name is Nico Rentas. This is mentorsapproach.com. If this is your first time here, hit that like button at the end of the video. If you like what you see, of course, hit the subscribe button to get your daily motivational idea to get you moving in the right direction. Starting a business, starting a career, moving forward and fixing up your life after a bad relationship, or when you've had an injury and you're trying to recover, all these things, we have coaches, counselors, we have different types of practitioners that will help us in our pursuit, and we have to usually find them, and when we do find them, we're looking for some characteristics that will help us along the way. And as we work with them, we'll either start seeing the benefits or we won't. It's going to be one or the other. In this email, I have somebody who's rather concerned about their situation, so I think it might relate to some of us. Hi Nikos, I have struggled to launch my business. I have tried for the last several months to get moving, and I think I'm just making mistakes. The coaches I have are not really making me feel confident in them anymore. You have repeatedly said you should try this or that with your coach or counselor and make adjustments for growth. Isn't that just a waste? Should I not just find another coach? The reality is that every coach is different and they have different styles and they're doing different things. The question is, what are your goals? What are your expectations? And are you meeting them with these people? And if you're not, are you addressing that with them? Are you working with them to make changes, to move forward in the right direction? Or are you just going with the flow? Because sometimes when we go with the flow and we don't address things, then we start to be in a resentment because we're still paying money for something, or we've paid money for it. And then we go through this resentment process and we don't really address the situation. Then we walk away and we're no better than when we started. And it's kind of a situation where you don't want to be in. When I say take this idea and go, talk with your counselor, talk with your coach, because I'm not coaching people or email me, and I'm like, go try this. And how does that relate to maybe your situation? Well, look at it from this perspective, where you're continually learning things. You're continually learning all the time. That's one thing. Now, the other thing is you said you have multiple coaches. Well, what are they in? What is happening? And the reality is that somebody might have a life coach, they might have a business coach. And the life coach might be working with you on those emotional sides, the business coach might be working with you on the business side, but then they crisscross. And sometimes they'll give you advice, and then you go back to your life coach if the business coach gave you advice on life, and the life coach will be like, hey, what'd you learn? And he told me about this and that, and you guys talk about it. And then you bring up different things that the business coach was talking about, and vice versa with the life coach. And so you're continually transferring what you've learned with the coach or the counselor or whomever you are working with to grow your business in this case. In the example of just online and launching a business, I have gone through many programs. I've gone through many different coach programs, and I've gone through just the ones that I need to learn. But I signed up to a YouTube program because I want to know how to do YouTube. But then there's another one that is how to actually advertise on YouTube, and it's not for products, but to advertise and grow your channel. So these are all different coaches that do different things, but is it not going to cross? Are you not going to take from one another? The understanding has to be with your coach that you need certain things completed and achieved, and if you're not completing and achieving those things with them, then you have to analyze, is it a good fit? And this is the conversation you should be having with them. This is something that the coach should be doing at the end of every session. Hey, did we grow? Did we get moving in the right direction? Did you find value in the last hour? Even if they don't say it, it should be there. You should be recapping what you learned, what you're gonna do, and what you're gonna be moving forward with. What value is it worth the money you're paying them? Now, if you can do that, and you can do that consecutively, then it's great because you know, hey, it's working. However, I'm not getting the results, so something has to be tweaked. Where if you're leaving there and you're not feeling great about it and you've lost confidence in some of these people, well, then you have to have this conversation and be like, hey, I've been monitoring this for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We need to talk about it. I'm going to give you another week or two to figure out what we can do. If not, we got to part ways. And be very, very respectful in that way, because you never know. And I've noticed with all the people I've worked with in the past and other coaches I've coached, that moment comes when because they think that they're doing you a great job and a great service, but you aren't communicating back that they're not. And that moment will come. They will work 10 times harder to figure out how to get you to be happy with what value they're providing. And this is critical to understand. If you don't bring it up, you're going to walk away. It's a lose-lose situation for everybody involved. You want to make it a win-win. And a win-win could be you walking away. Take some time and ask yourself, where are you at right now with what's happening? I would write everything down. Where's your growth been? I would take out a piece of paper, and just like in my one last video, I wrote down, I told the person to write down everything that they have learned, everything that they've experienced growth through. Walk away, just do it really quick, walk away for 4 hours, come back to it, and be more detailed and spend 10 minutes on it. And really see how far you've come. Because what that will do is you can go back to the coach and be like, this is what I've learned, but this is what I really need right now, and I'm not getting it. We have done this, but what else do I need to do to get there? Can we make up a timeline? And we're going to set something up, because if I can't get results by this date, I need to change and go to another coach. That's simple. And I mean, if you can do that, you'll have a win-win situation, whether you achieve things with them or you walk away from them and you go to somebody else. You'll be able to really secure a personal confidence that, hey, I made the right decision at the right time. My name is Nico Zrenda. This is mentorsapproach.com. Hit that like button if you like what you see, of course. Hit the subscribe button and get your daily motivational idea to get you moving in the right direction. And of course, leave your story, leave your comment, because who knows, somebody might be reading that comment and you might help change a life.